What's up, everybody? It's HBT with Straight Up Wrestling Show. I'm with my man, Christopher Burton.
People's Podcaster, what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing?
And we're with Octavius Conway, the promoter and the owner, president of CMW Evolution Wrestling. So, Octavius, man, we're here to talk to you about your company a little bit. And we know you have a show coming up here in Greenville, South Carolina, our hometown, man. You have a show coming up at Relentless Outreach. So, hey, man, you want to talk a little bit about that and talk a little bit about the future of what you're doing with CMW Wrestling.
Well, I do want to say thank you, Harry and Chris, for having me on your podcast. I've been looking forward to being on your podcast for a very, very long time. I want to give y'all a shout out because y'all been doing your thing here on the indie wrestling scene. So y'all keep doing your thing because y'all making some moves and making some noise out here. So I definitely want to give y'all a shout out about that first and foremost.
Well, thank you.
We definitely appreciate that.
But November 18th, 2023, CMW Evolution is presenting Destination Glory 3 at the Relentless Life Center. That's pretty much our biggest show of the year. Our pretty much our WrestleMania, World Series, NBA Finals, Super Bowl, you name it. It's our biggest show of the year. And I'm definitely looking forward to it. Everybody's looking forward to it to see what CMW have in store.
Okay, cool. So, man, yeah, that definitely is going to be a big show. And you have a great platform for this show. And, Chris and I will be at the show. Chris and I, we showed up.
Yes, we will.
Yeah, we showed up early today, and we all pretty much took a picture, and pretty much was all on Channel 7.
Yeah.
So
link will be posted later on.
Yes. As far as in the show, and you got some new people coming who haven't actually wrestled for CMW before. So definitely, I think that is a plus for CMW. Chris and I, we've been to a couple shows.
Yeah,
I think two shows. We've been to two of your shows, and we are looking to see you elevate. Here coming up, future, you are elevating your status. You're elevating your company as far as your brand. You're updating your company, man. As far as where you putting your shows, you don't get no bigger than Relentless,
right?
And so, and getting on TV, man, that's pretty special. Getting on TV, even though a lot of people don't look at TV like they used to, but still thousands do.
Right.
Thousands do. And you here with Straight Up Wrestling Show, and Chris and I, even outside of the independent scene, we reach a lot, thousands a month. We reach on two, and we're definitely proud of that. I know you don't do a group. We have to go a lot of scrutiny. We're not going to call it out. We're not talking about any of that when it boils down to it. All we're looking forward to is the future. And hopefully we can bring in a lot more guys, man, because one thing about having an organization is that it gives more people places to work. And it's not where you start, it's where you at, right, and where you finish. And hey, man, you're young man. You're still a young man. We got a long way to go.
Yeah, and plus, I'll tell you, this right here is another platform for you to get more eyes out on your product, and also to get your name out there a little bit more to some more of the masses that may not know about CMW, and also in a way to let's just put it out there, put those naysayers to sleep.
Definitely, for sure, because I'm always been about proving the naysayers wrong. I've always been going against the grain from the beginning. People know the history of CMW Evolution. There's not like I don't have to explain a whole lot about that. A lot of people know the history about it, where it started, the origins from it, to where it is now. And a lot of people don't like the way how it started. But, I look at it like this, you got to start from somewhere.
That's right. That's right.
Like I said, everybody know I started in the backyard. That's public knowledge. Just then went to rebranding the company and trying to get to where it is now. Because I feel like that without adversity, without struggles, way is success.
That's right. That's right.
You know, so I'm work. Have came, work for the promotion, been with the promotion, because the goal is everybody rise together. It's together to get where we need to be at the top. Yeah, I'm gonna say be number. I'm gonna claim it, and I respect everybody around in the independence in South Carolina, North Carolina. Cause I want everybody to eat. But you know, CMW is gonna be number one, and I'm gonna do my best, and everybody part of the promotion gonna to do our best to be number one.
Well,
So
that's one thing I do like. I like that confidence. That confidence, because if you don't have confidence, you don't have anything
You gotta
in
have
this
sway. You
in
gotta have
business.
sway.
No doubt about that. So yeah, definitely reach for the stars, man. Go for it all. And it's not trying to put anybody down, but hey, because you raise your level, everybody else will level.
Exactly.
So that's, and hey,
I mean, you want to be the standard,
no
setting the
doubt.
bar.
That's
right.
right.
You know, I mean, just because somebody's already at the top per se, you know, that don't mean you can't elevate your game and surpass them.
right,
That's
And
right.
then you become the top dog.
Yeah,
And
like I
then you
always.
might stay up there, and then everybody else like, okay, we need to catch up to him because he at the bottom just to make it to the bottom, and now he's the top dog. And
Yes.
we gotta, you know, so that's, I mean, it's good, healthy competition,
Yeah.
you know, and
and
then
I don't mind it. I don't mind competition
Yeah.
because I want CMW to put out the best product possible. You know, like I got respect for a lot of people out here, and they're doing their thing. But you know, CMW trying to do our thing too, and we're gonna try to do our best to put out the best product out.
Straight up.
So,
Yeah. No
so
doubt. No doubt. Just like I tell everybody I talk to now, do not try to be part of the table. You know, be the table. Don't try to be part of, be the table. And that's one thing Chris and I have to do. Even though, hey, we're not doing this thing full time yet, but we have went out and we did a lot of different things with a lot of people not doing. And we, of course, when we first started, we was on pretty much on the indie scene a lot here in the Carolinas. We still are, and we made a lot of moves with a lot of different artists through South Carolina, North Carolina. But we are on the national scene, and we haven't reached out completely yet. What we want to do as far as what we're doing nationally, but Chris and I hitting 300,000 views in almost 26 months.
Yeah.
In 26 months, we got over 300,000 views on YouTube, and that's watching our videos. That's watching me and Chris talk. Man, hey, nobody else can see that around here. I mean, they can say, we might do a lot of these things, but as far as on the national scene, not a lot of people are doing that. So that's one thing that you want to hit, but you want to hit this local scene first. You gotta conquer the local scene.
Yeah.
right.
And there's a lot of promoters here, and we got friends, man.
Yeah.
We got friends,
Yeah.
and we might some people might not want to be our friends after this. Who knows? Because
Can't please everybody.
exactly.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
man, I have respect for a lot of these guys out here, and I want to see them elevate. Everybody that we come in contact with, we want to see them at the top.
Yeah,
just like we want to see you at the top.
for sure.
And
Because
that-
everybody wants to eat. Everybody has
Exactly.
the right to eat.
Yeah.
You know, but trying to, and I've seen this as long as I've been in the business, and what I've seen, I'm just going to speak about it. Because there's a lot of promotions out here do not want to see others succeed. They want to tear other people down.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Yeah, like
There's
so.
no doubt about that.
Oh yeah. I mean, you're right, Octavius. I mean, there is, everybody wants to be that number one dog. And then, once you get that mentality and you've probably been sitting at the top for a long time, anybody that's coming up is a threat to your spot.
Exactly.
And that's always how it's been in wrestling, even in the locker rooms.
That's true. That's true.
They say in locker rooms, hey, you can have friends or you can have money.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, guess what? I got enough friends. I need some money.
Oh,
right.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, but I get it. Everybody ain't gonna be at the top all the time. Hogan had the belt for good God, how many different years and how long? And Bob Backlund and all them. But guess what? there was
Bruno
somebody,
San Martino.
yeah,
Yes.
there was somebody else coming up that they didn't see. It was like, okay, I'm on your spot. And guess what? Eventually, over time, they got their
That's right.
spot, and they became the top dog. If they took down a Bruno or a Hogan or whatever, you know. But I mean, it's just like you said, and this is obviously a play on words, but an evolution of the business.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, that's all it
No
is,
doubt.
man.
No
That's
doubt.
Because
all
if
it
you
is.
don't evolve, you're going to die.
That's
There
true.
it is.
That's like
There it is.
point blank, period. If you're not going to evolve, you're going to die. So that's why with CMW Evolution, that's the reason why it has the name Evolution. Because like from the beginning, like I said, where it started from, it had to grow to where it is now. It
Right.
took time, took rebranding, strategizing, and me myself as a promoter, I a lot of things on. I do acknowledge the people who have helped me along the way to yeah, it took a lot of work. I'm still learning. If you're in this business, you gotta stay open. You gotta willing to learn. Don't
That's
matter
right.
if you're a promoter, rep, willing to learn. But the toxicity part that bothers because like I know it's but if we can help it and try to do something about it, that you can change the narrative.
That's true. Well, that is one thing. One thing I will say about this business, one thing that I've learned a lot about is that it's very toxic, man. It really is. It's very toxic, even out here on the independent scene, with a lot of people who shouldn't even really be toxic, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
And my thing is this. One thing I will say about Chris and I, and I tell Chris, like, say, don't worry about it, or Chris have to tell me, don't worry about it. We really don't buy into a whole bunch of that,
Exactly.
or really grab onto that. If people want to be toxic, they want to talk, let them talk.
And I had to learn that.
Yes,
I had to learn that.
Yes, definitely let them talk. And you have to move. You have to move on and take care of your business,
Right.
because people will try to tear you down. They will try to take you down, or try to keep you on a level that they want to see you at.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole thing about it is this, hey, you was put here to be on a higher level. Everybody was here to get on the highest level they want. And when you have a love for a business, you have a love, you are out here trying to serve the customer. That's one thing. You could have quit. You could have quit just somebody trying to take you down, or you can look at it and say, okay, I had low numbers, low turnout in certain shows, and things just seem pretty rough, but you decided to stay with the business. So that's one thing I will give you credit for, is that you came into the business. It looks like you want to serve the customer, you want to serve the consumer, and a lot of people don't want to do that. A lot of people are whatever they can get out of people, but you want to serve the consumer, and that's what a business is about. If you there to serve the customer, you will make it in business straight up.
For sure, because like I'm passionate about the business. I love business, no matter what it is. Like I am very passionate about the business. I love putting out good stuff for the people, because of course, cool, you make money off of it. That's cool and all, but it's not all about that.
Right.
So but it's like you said, it's serving the people, and then if you're passionate about it, you got the love for it. Your passion and love is going to surpass everything. People is going to see that, and I want people to see that with CMW. They say that we got passionate guys who put in the work, does the work. It's right now they don't even get opportunities like that, and now they got opportunities. Look where they are now. They in better places now. Like prime example, I mentioned Ace Harris. It was a point in time Ace Harris wasn't wrestling for a bit of time. He ended up coming to CMW. Ended up becoming the champion. I think he probably maybe like the third longest reigning champion for CMW Evolution. And then after that, in AWS, and he's making a lot of noise now in the indie scene right now.
Promotions,
Because he just needed that chance and that opportunity. James says Tony Lycan.
Yeah, a lot of guys have started with you, not just in wrestling. There's been guys who started with you as ring announcers and other things too. I've seen that, and and then you do have some people back at you. So you do see that people are trying to reach want to smack the promotion, that they want to smack the person that helped them get to where they was at. And hey, like I said, I'm not going to call out any names, but man, hey, you gave people an opportunity when I wasn't giving these opportunities.
So, you go back to what you were saying, serving the customer. Beautiful location, man. It's diner here in Greenville, South Carolina, man.
One place to eat.
And right now it's beginning of their lunch rush. And you talk about serving, but they serving up some stuff.
Come on out here and get some grub. You're not gonna get any better grub than you
cook down
OJ's Diner.
Man. If you're in the Greenville, South Carolina area, come out to this one in Greenville. They have another one at two locations.
Yes, and right off of
123.
123. I'm about to say 223. I'm about to say 223. Yeah, right off 123.
Send them somewhere else.
Yeah, man, I'm just like, wow. But yeah, definitely, they got a nice location up there and easily. But man, great
good variety,
food.
Good
and Chris, and I'm gonna tell you, Chris not being biased, even though his uncle owns, he started OJ's Diner. He's not being biased. Great food, man. But if you like good country cooking, Southern country cooking. Come on out, Southern soul food, or whatever you want to call it. Come on out, check it out, man. Great food.
And like their slogan says, there's no substitute for real food.
Exactly. But
I love that slogan.
Yeah, but before we leave out, man, let people know some of the matches or some of the participants that's
man,
going to be
at
your
ready
big show
to announce this one. I'm ready for it. All right, so of course, first and foremost, the CMW Evolution Championship is on the line. The champion, the Alpha Tony Lycan, will be wrestling against James Self Standard for the main event. Another matchup we have is Seth Black versus the CMW Evolution Warriors champion, Jay Stunner. Also, we have the debut of Jamie Purge. He's going to be going against Ike Watts. Also, too, we're going to be having the CMW Evolution Carolinas Championship match, Rock Solid versus the Carolinas champion, Quan Bailey. Also, too, we're going to have yours truly, the Straight Soldier, the King, one-man army, going against another person that's going to be making their debut in CMW Evolution, the Master of Disaster, MOD. This is going to be an interesting matchup between me and him because this is the first time I'm going against him in the ring. So we see how that go. We're going other people that's going to be coming, going to be showing up, Chief J Eagle, Dusty Money, Cat Daddy of the NG, Big Rick as well, and more. So please come on out November 18th, 635 Haywood Road at a Relentless Life Center. The doors open up at 5. The show starts at 6. We're going to have live music performance from Fugo Escobar, a local rapper here in Greenville. We're going to have Modern Soul, Mo and Joe's Barbecue, bouncy houses for the kids. And also, too, even though Veterans Day is on the 11th, but on the 18th of the day of that show, veterans do get in for free. So if you are, and we also gonna have a tribute for the veterans as well. So our veteran, come on out, so y'all get represented and so on and so on.
All right, man. Well, I'll tell you what, we appreciate it.
And what are the ticket prices?
Yes, the ticket price for adults is $10. From ages 6 to 12 is $5. Kids 5 and under are for free.
All right.
There you go, man. So it looks like we got a good show. You got a good show lined up, man. I can't wait to be there, man. And AJ Scales is in the building.
What's up, AJ?
What's up, AJ? We see you. But yeah, I can't wait to see it. I'll tell you, because you do put on some good shows. And like you said, man, you got a CMW premiere of Jamie Purge, his first time being at CMW. And many, many more. Wow, I don't even know which one I could say was gonna probably be my favorite match, man, because that card looks pretty fast.
We got a good card going.
Because I'm telling you, they're probably be the biggest card in CMW Evolution history right now. Cause we be putting on shows. Well, like I said, we always got the top the last one.
Right.
So yeah. Also, to make sure y'all check out the CMW Evolution Facebook page. Make sure y'all check out the CMW Evolution channel on YouTube. Please make sure you like and subscribe and share the channel. Check all the content from past shows, recent shows, all of that. So definitely check that out. And also, please, for everybody that's listening to this podcast right now, please share this podcast, Straight Up Wrestling Podcast. I'm telling you, they're doing their thing out here, man. So make it do what it do.
Thank you for
Yeah,
the
no
plug,
doubt,
Octavia.
no doubt.
Thank you very much for the plug, man. Harry, man, whew, boy, that okra looking kind of good, boy.
But I hear you. But hey, I'm not messing with no okra. But I like okra, but not after what we just had this morning.
Yeah,
You know,
we had a good breakfast, good hearty breakfast.
Exactly. I can roll with the
Breakfast
grits,
of champions.
the grits, the sausage, and everything else that came with it. The eggs, all that stuff. But yeah, great meal here at OJ's Diner. And like I said, we appreciate anybody that came through, pretty much heard this podcast. And if you came through, and I know some local people might have came through, that might have said, "Oh, I wish Harry and Chris wasn't involved in this," but Harry and Chris is involved, and I'm just pretty much gonna let you know. You might see us on TV, who's on TV, or whatever, but we are involved. And Chris and I said from the beginning, and we have said on a certain podcast, we have told people on podcasts straight up, we are. I'm sorry, laughing at a customer. But yes, Chris and I have said from the get-go, we are out to help everybody. We have tried to help everybody, and this young man has reached out to us a while back, and we didn't have the time to actually do that because, like we said, like Octavia said, we've been busy. He see how busy we've been. We've done a lot of different things, and we decided to go ahead. And the young man, he's in our hometown. He lives here in our hometown of Greenville, South Carolina. So hey, we're like, hey, why not? This young man is trying to do the right thing, and plus, our man Danny Paris got, he got a liking for Octavius before he passed away. Talking to Octavius a good bit, and Danny wanted Chris and I to get involved with this guy. So hey, out of respect for my man Danny Paris, me and Chris, hey, we come to and help and lend some of the things that we have learned in this business. We don't know everything, and I'm not going to sit here and say we know everything. I'm not going to sit here and say, hey, that we are, that we have more knowledge than anybody else out here on the indie scene. But I will say this, that we strive to be the best at what we do. And
facts.
Exactly. And I tell you what, and Octavius and, CMW is going to strive to do the best, be the best out here, and be number one. Be number one. There you go. Straight up. And he has wrestlers who's dedicated to that, who wants to be number one, who wants to get out here and prove themselves for CMW.
They're buying into the vision. They're not buying into the hype. Because it's not hype. Because hype is something that you just talk about that isn't real.
That's right.
This is an actual vision that's coming to fruition. They're buying into it. So I'm trying to tell you, we're going to support this man. And he definitely has our backing. And I just can't wait for that show, man. I'm excited.
I can't wait either, though. I can't wait either. But I thank y'all so much for bringing me on your platform to help promote this show. I definitely appreciate that because, like I said before, y'all have a great platform. Y'all doing big things. Y'all gonna continue doing big things, and y'all gonna be more than just in the indie scene. Probably exceed out there to the mainstream and everything. So, but yeah, keep doing y'all thing, and I give y'all major props for what y'all do.
We definitely appreciate that. But before you leave out of here, guys, if you on YouTube, hey, hit that like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, ding, ding, so you know when we're on like times like these. Do the same thing if you're on Twitch. And if you on Facebook, hit that like, share, join. And if you on X, formerly known as Twitter, hit that like, share, tweet, and retweet, and let them know what to do.
Follow the Straight Up Wrestling Show. And man, Octavius, has been an honor. It's been a pleasure having you on this show. Can't wait to see you at the show, man. It's going to be an awesome night. And if anybody's listening to this show in the area, come on out. Tell a friend, and come on down to the show. It's going to be one you don't want to miss, man. If you're in the general area, anywhere within the vicinity, man, just come on out. It's going to be a good, wholesome family show. The man already said that. I just want to reiterate it, and you're gonna have a blast, man. And it's gonna be worth your money. You're gonna get every bang for your buck. I
No
promise
doubt.
you.
Nobody can't put out a show like CMW Evolution. I tell you that now. So y'all gonna keep coming back for more. So stay tuned.
All right, we're out of here. Peace.
We
Stay
out here.
straight up.
Peace.